Welcome to Your Anime Senpais. I'm Richard.
And I'm John.
And John, today we are watching and reacting to ZombieLand Saga Season 2, Episode 12, the last episode of the season. Are you excited?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
really want to see what happens.
Yeah, I'm excited too, but, you know, my memory's a little foggy, so can you take us back what happened last episode?
Well, we had that bad storm, and we saw the house kind of shaking down, so Sakura wakes up. Hey, I'm kind of feeling a little weird, but you know that's just because the house is on the water, floating.
Yeah, just
drifting.
Just
so we get the girls off out of the house. The house breaks all down. They didn't get their makeup out, but they did get the doll makeup, oddly enough. So that's good. They can keep making dolls, and you know the townspeople get the girls into the shelter with all the rest of them. The girls figure out that they can really help out all of Saga by putting on shows, entertaining the kids, and kind of making this rough period more enjoyable for them.
Right.
Kotaro was in the bar, obviously, when all this went down, and he is stuck down there in all the water. Our, flunky police officer, it's been a hindrance since almost the first episode. Finds him, gets him out. We have a little montage of him looking for all the girls, finding the house, seeing what's going on. Eventually, he comes across them, and he's, they're in the middle of putting on a show. And Okoba, the reporter, he's there watching, the girls do their thing, kind of getting he's having a change of heart about them, because he was going to turn them in whenever the power went out.
Yeah. He's going to expose them and be like, they're zombies.
That's right. That'll teach them.
Yeah, right.
But so... He's there too. After they're done with their show, Kotaro gets with all the girls, reapplies their makeup because obviously their last show before this, they tried to wear masks because their makeup was wearing out. Their masks break. All the kids are like, "Whoa, what's going on?" They're like, we're sorry, we lied to you. We're actually zombies." And luckily all the kids were pretty accepting. They're like, "No. Zombies are all bitey and mean, and you guys aren't zombies. You're just." You're Franchichu.
Yeah.
So they're like, "Oh, you got us. We're just made up as zombies." So yeah, like I said, Kotaro redoes their makeup, has a heart-to-heart. We had that camera angle exchange where he goes from Kotaro's point of view, looking at his face. So each girl, as he's reapplying their makeup, really touching. And at the very last bit, he has a one-on-one with Sakura where she thanks him for never giving up on him, except for that one time.
Right.
And now we're kind of at that point where we only have, I think it's 8 days. 8 days until they're going to redo that concert and get their revenge. So with that being said, let's get into this episode and see how that revenge goes.
Oh, thinking about your past there?
I wonder if all the people from this season are going to show up, like all the different performers they've had.
Oh, did you forget your radio? Whoopsies.
Gotta break another bicycle to get there.
And now she's gonna go there, but something's gonna go wrong, and
Got the wrong day. It's actually what?
Sunday. So they missed 2 sessions.
All 7 of you showed up, huh?
Oh.
Maybe whoever was supposed to be on there didn't show up. Ah, yep. None of the regulars can make it. So since you're here.
Wait, their makeup is still...
Yeah, it's not really applied the best.
Don't stop saying that. You're gonna jinx yourself. Yikes. I wonder if they took some of those images, or were inspired with like what happened back in 2011 with the typhoon, the tsunami.
Yeah.
Where's Kotaro?
Well, he's getting everything together.
Oh, I guess that's true.
With Okoko.
But he's got to like put on their makeup too. So.
Yeah, because this rain is gonna mess it up.
Yeah. Didn't they have like waterproof makeup or something?
Yeah, that might be right. I think this is the day.
It is.
Yeah.
But
10 a.m.
But
it's already 10 a.m., isn't it?
Well, it's 10 a.m. for them to get together, and they need to like practice. But they probably won't have their audience until like the next, I don't know, 10 hours. Did the mics just come on?
It was a pretty good echo. There they are.
Already? But
those two.
Oh, everybody's showing up. But they haven't had, have they?
They're not. They weren't going to have a rehearsal.
Oh, nice.
From what they were saying the other day.
Oh. Leave it to me.
Hey, you got a choo-choo? Her rival. Whoa. All right.
That's much, much better than what they had last time. Ah, there we go.
Okay.
Oh, they're trending. Look at that. Number 3.
Nice.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Hey, it's little dude.
Yeah, little dude. Yeah, I was going to say, they're not even ready yet. Where all these other people just show up just randomly? Like, they should have already been there. Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
There he is. Okay. I knew he was going to be there. I'm really liking how this whole season
Just kind of
is interconnecting now. 'Cause
Yeah.
at first I was like, oh, this is just stepping stones for them to get better. I didn't think it would ever going to come around like this.
Yeah. Wow, they waited that the whole time in that stadium. Like, good for them.
This little cam video. Okay. So who's been going around recording this whole time? I guess just random ones.
Maybe. I was gonna say probably Kotaro, but
It's a cool countdown since they all go by numbers.
mm-hmm. Do you think she's gonna talk by the end of this?
I don't even know. That looks so good. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. I hope she does. I hope like she
we talked.
Activates.
I think we talked about it last time or last couple episodes, but
hey, the older guy's out of the hospital.
Wasn't he like immortal or something?
I think so. Because he's been alive a long time.
Mm-hmm. Man, they were there. God, all these people have been there since 10 o'clock. And it's probably like 8 or 9 o'clock now. I mean, I admire their spirit, but man, I would have been just
well,
like...
I mean, they, there's not really, I guess, much at home right now.
True. True.
I'm waiting for the Thai solo. Just for her to, like, break out.
That looked nice.
I mean, the choreography's always looked nice, but this one's like, even better.
Just the animation too, or the CGI. Like that particular scene looked really nice. Like I'm not usually up much on CGI in anime, but
yeah,
I think it's getting there, and I understand the need.
I like the lighting behind them on that, but yeah. Come on. Come on, don't give us this.
They're just like, I don't know what we're saying, but that's cool.
This kind of reminds me of that one thing Queen did at the beginning of one of their concerts.
It almost sounded like she was breaking into song. Okay, never mind. Never mind. They're just like, should we just let her keep going?
Season 3 confirmed?
Hopefully.
Oh.
He's like, I guess I have nothing else to say.
He's gonna start crying?
Yeah, he is. Yep. I knew it too. Like, as soon as I saw his lip starting to quiver.
He's convulsing.
He's turning into a zombie.
They're like, wait, I've never seen this.
Well. We didn't need to see that, though.
Ew.
Yeah, I know, right? They're like, yeah, let's go ahead and just get out of here.
All right, encore.
Oh, he's done. That was fast. Oh, uh-oh. Oh.
Really? He's dying?
Probably. And that's why he did that whole...
And he probably only had like 1 year to live last year, and somehow he survived to this point or something.
I wonder what he's dying from, though. I wonder if he's going to get turned into a zombie, too.
Maybe the Eternal God will resurrect him. The zombie manager.
Well, I mean, it would all make sense. You got zombie idols. Gotta have a zombie manager.
Come on, Ty.
She's trying. She's trying.
Come on, we gotta address the Kotaro thing, like, just even a little bit.
No, they're saving that for the next season.
I know, probably are.
Well, kind of just like how they gave us that cliffhanger at the end of last season, or the first season, with the reporter and him finding those pictures.
Mm.
Oh, what is this? What is this? What is going on? What is going on right now?
Aliens next season? What?
What is going on? No, this has to be like a movie or something. Okay. What is going on? I don't even know. I don't even know, man.
All right, Richard, that's it. The aliens that came to attack, evidently.
Apparently.
The Earth is gone. I don't even know. Maybe
or at least
Japan's
or at least maybe
Saga.
Like, so this is what he's trying to save Saga from, is the aliens, I guess.
So what do you think of this episode? Let's start there.
Well, okay, cutting out the potential alien attack,
crossover,
whatever.
Attack.
I thought it was good. It kind of went pretty much the way that I thought it was going to. I was expecting a few more bumps in the road because they kept saying things like, "Oh, we just got 8 days left. We just gotta, make it till then." Blah blah. There was a bunch of red flags going up, and I was just like, "Are they actually gonna make it? Is something
what's gonna happen in 8 days?"
Yeah, exactly. What's gonna happen? Is somebody gonna throw a wrench in their plans? Blah blah, whatever. But no, I mean they made it there. They got the crowd. They filled up the stadium.
Pretty
and
smooth, yeah.
Put up a really wonderful performance. I guess the only wrench that kind of got thrown in there was Kotaro's sickness, whatever was going on there.
I mean, he had a little trouble with the mayor at first, like, hey, whoa.
Well, not just that, but his actual sickness though. Like, did he catch the COVID?
It was 2020.
I mean, yeah, exactly. But no, that did throw me off a little bit because it's like, what's going on with him now? Like, why is he?
Has this been going on the whole time?
Right. Yeah. And it's like, well, or is this just the result of him? Because that he took like what was the year or half a year or whatever, just kind of doing whatever.
And, that big bender where he just drank constantly.
Is this because of that, or is this an illness that's been going on? Like, what's going on with that? So, obviously, of course, I mean. If or when we get another season, I'm sure they'll probably bring it up. But just like last season, as I was saying, last season they had that little cliffhanger where it was like, "Oh, I found these pictures of the older idols, and they look remarkably similar to these new ones." And so they always kind of like tease us a little bit for the next season. So hopefully that means we'll have another season.
Season 3 confirmed.
Yeah, hopefully. Fingers crossed. But yeah, otherwise, like I said, I mean, it pretty much went down kind of the way that I thought it was going to.
So did you like it though?
Yeah, I liked it. It was good. Good way to end it. Other than the whole aliens thing, that kind of, I'm thinking that's just a movie. Like they're gonna do like what we saw is gonna be like that's Kotaro like saying, "Hey, we can do this. You guys are gonna star in a movie and blah blah blah.
Right,
this is your next step to becoming Saga idols.
You're saving the world."
Yeah, whatever. So, how did you feel about this episode?
Yeah, definitely agree. 2 thumbs up. I appreciate how quickly we moved through the 8 days.
Mm-hmm.
Got that. I mean, if we, like you said, there could have been more bumps in the road if there was like another episode.
Yeah.
I would have probably seen like, oh no, we have this going on, or oh no, some little weird whatever.
Yeah, the flood ruined the electricity in the stadiums, and now you have no electricity, or whatever.
That could have been a cliffhanger for the episode if there was another episode. Like, we got everyone here, and oh no,
nothing works, so you're just gonna have to work in the dark.
Something
like that. Yeah.
But yeah, I appreciate how quickly it went. Actually, I love the pacing of the episode. It was really good.
Mm-hmm.
We talked, I think, before about how this season overall has just been a little bit maybe weaker than the first season. Not a lot, but it's just been kind of weird. Now seeing it interconnect, though, I appreciate it more.
Right.
Because there were times where I was like, what are we doing right now?
Right. It just kind of...
What's up with this guy with the big hair? I mean, he's weird, but why?
Yeah, it just felt like, dare I say, filler, I guess, kind of.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, once we got to this point, we saw it all kind of come together. I mean, there was the extra member, like
Mama,
yeah, her coming in there, and that was kind of nice and everything. But it's
cool.
like, like you said, it just kind of felt kind of weird, especially since Kotaro, the first season, he was all about like, oh, we gotta save Saga, blah blah blah.
Yeah, we're gonna do those guerrilla tactics.
Yeah,
with, like pop-up concert.
Right.
Now you're gonna do a rock concert, and
then the start of this season, he's just kind of like
he's not there.
He's not even there, or he's drinking and he doesn't care, and it's like, well, what are they supposed to do now? Like what can they do? And I guess they. To their credit, they did work and they tried to keep it going, even without him there. But it's just like it felt very strange, very sudden, especially
kind
since
of fragmented because we were just
yeah.
like, well, they got to repay the debt, and they're got their jobs going on.
Mm-hmm.
Ty's out there just doing dance offs with chickens and betting on racetracks and winning millions and
whatever
doing whatever, and then we got a radio show, and then there's this, and it was just so spontaneous. It was like, sure, that's great, they're pushing the cause of their band forward, but where's Kotaro in all this?
Right, yeah.
And that's been like the big thing is they did it themselves, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, and then again, I also appreciate that, but it just felt so strange because he was such a driving force in the first season. Now all of a sudden it's like, well, he's gone, and now we don't know what to do. And it's like, where's the plot going? What's going to happen for the rest of the season?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a nice way to tie everything back together and show how the girls have grown, and I guess showing away how Kotaro's kind of grown too, and how he's been able to trust them with being able to do everything. Well, not everything, but handle themselves at least. So, because even without him, they were still able to put on shows, and even during the or after the typhoon, they were still able to put on shows and be able to cheer people up and do what they do best. So, but since we're talking about the season as a whole, I know you said it was weaker, or it seemed weaker than the first season, but how did you feel about this season?
I still prefer the first season over this one.
Okay.
I will just get that out of the way. I think the first season has more rewatchability.
Okay.
Based on singular episodes. As a whole though, I'm almost gonna. I hate to do this, but I'm gonna compare it to Overwatch or Overlord. Overwatch, yeah, wrong one. Overlord. I like Overlord for like the entirety of what it is, but there are some episodes in those seasons where I'm like, I just gotta get through this. Just gotta get through this. And then this one, there was a couple episodes I was like, I'm enjoying the time with the girls, but what?
Right.
It's just not. It wasn't as fun. But by the time we got to the last episode, it all wrapped up and made sense. Like, oh, we were just okay, picking up people, doing talent shows, whatever. Okay, I have no problem. I like the second season more, more than I did initially. I'm not gonna say like those episodes I thought were meh or even better. No, they were still meh episodes, but they contributed to the whole grand scheme of the season. Is how I kind of feel about it. So. And that's kind of how I'm gonna look at this season. It's good. It just wasn't as good as the first one, but it might have been just getting to know the girls in the first season. We had all those different experiences and stuff like that.
True.
I don't know, but that's just kind of how I feel about it. So, your thoughts on the second season?
Overall, I would say I liked it about as much as the first season, which was still pretty high. I still like them really a lot. I can't really say I liked one more than the other. They both kind of had their own things going on too. So I don't know. It's hard for me to compare them. Yeah. I do feel that this season, as we already talked about, this season 2 kind of started off kind of weird, but it all kind of came together in the end. So it felt more satisfying in a way.
But
I'll
give it that.
But the thing is too, like we were talking about like, that reporter guy, he's gonna like really be a detriment or whatever. He's gonna be a problem. But in the end, he just kind of was like, you know what, you guys are good. It's fine, whatever. And even when they got exposed as zombies too, everybody's just kind of like, it's fine. So it's like, I guess I was worried about nothing, or I guess they were worried about nothing. So I felt like assuming that this alien thing is real and aliens are invading or whatever. I feel like they're just going to be like, these aliens are going to be like, you know what, you guys are fine, and we're sorry. We didn't mean to.
We came for the music anyway.
Yeah, we came for the music anyway. It's fine. So I don't really feel much of a threat there. Although this is an idol show, so why should I feel any kind of threat in the first place?
We're taking Franchichu to space now.
Well, yeah. Save Saga in space. How does that work?
Saga in space.
Yeah, right.
I like that.
But yeah, overall though, I think this season was. Again, I liked it as bad as much as the first season, but I guess kind of for different reasons.
Yeah.
So, are you still disappointed that we still got no actual breakthrough with
Tai?
With Tai.
Yeah. I mean, but I've probably been disappointed since the first season.
I feel like, of course, they're just going to kind of keep dragging that on until like some special
little bit.
Some special moment's going to happen, and then
the season finale, and
right.
then at the after credits are going to be like, "Huh? What's going on? Where am I?"
Right. Yeah. Well, we do know though that she is somehow tied to Saga, like because we saw that
she was in the flashback.
Well, not just in the flashback, but like the her family gravestone was there, and it was like right next to Sakura's, if I remember correctly, right? I don't remember if it was. I don't remember who it was next to, but I mean, it was pretty. I mean, she even went and visited her family's gravestone. Like she knew where, and I don't know, just knew. Right.
And even in the flashback, she was riding in one of those fancy carriages being pulled, so she was obviously of nobility or something like that. Right.
So like, there's definitely something going on with her, and it's just like they're gonna like, throw down this big twist about her, like at some point. It's going to be like a really special thing.
Maybe she was with the family that was involved with getting Saga reinvigorated. I don't know.
Might have been that, or just getting Saga back. Because I know, if I remember correctly, Saga was its own, I guess, county or state or prefecture. Yeah. And then it got absorbed into another one. And then at some point it got separated again, or was able to be independent again. So maybe that family was part of being able to do that. I don't know. But I do feel like, though, at some point we're going to get some big twist about her and her family. And then I think after that twist happens, that's when she's going to start talking. And
yeah.
But that may not happen until like the very end of the story. So, I mean, and it makes sense too, because it's like, they obviously know that audiences are just waiting for her to start doing, being.
It is smart. It's smart to hold it out.
Yeah, and it's like, they're going to keep dragging that on until finally at the very very last performance by Francesco is going to be her singing.
I mean, and even to be fair, the episode that stands out for me, and I'll ask you this in a second, the episode that stands out for me this whole season was the episode we spent with Tai.
Yeah, I agree with that. Because
okay.
it felt like, it felt very wholesome also.
Yeah, it was just kind of like, well, what does she do all day?
Right. Because she wasn't,
because normally we don't really know. We're just like, oh, she's there eating squid or whatever's.
Did she did she have a job at the start of the season? Because I don't think she did. I think she just kind of.
I don't know.
If she did, then it was just kind of random.
I think her job was just to go shopping.
Yeah.
Because the one had given her a list and said, "Here, your day to go shopping," and she's like,
and then just kind of goes.
Neighbor kids, like, "Hey, we got some food. You want some?" She's like, "Yeah,
of course," without actually saying anything. So. So yeah, like I said, just overall good episode, good season.
Good episode, good season.
Really wish they would make another one.
Yeah, I'm positive there'll be a third one. I do want to remain positive for that. Normally, I guess even after the first season, it was kind of confirmed, but we had to wait a little while for them to actually come out and say it.
Right.
I feel that's going to be the same way with this one. Hopefully it won't be years down the road. Hopefully it'll be soon. We get an announcement.
If they do make another one, it's probably going to be sooner rather than later. Although, with everything that's going on right now, I'm sure that's going to hinder things. So, maybe a couple years, but hopefully not too much longer than that. Fingers crossed.
And there is no, as far as I know, no manga source for this. They're
Right,
actually
yeah.
writing this story, and
Right.
I guess on the back end now they are creating manga. I could be wrong, but I think they're just now starting manga.
I think I did see something like there was a manga, but it might have been like a prequel or something, or something along those lines. So I don't really quite know, but I don't know if it's following this story per se.
Gotcha.
So, but
and that's unique because normally for the most part you got to have the manga, you got to be well established,
or a light novel or something.
Yeah,
there's something before the anime, but yeah, and honestly, I kind of prefer it this way, like having, because if you have, like, say, a manga, for example, like take Naruto, for example, you'll get so far in, but then it's like, oh well, we're catching up to manga. I guess we got to throw in some filler episodes or a filler arc, and it's like, oh, it's usually not that great, and so
yeah. And I guess I've been kind of torn between my opinions on, depending on the series, because like My Hero, I kind of wish we would have more of it, like just continue it constantly, like year round. But at the same time, quality would suffer. So let's wait.
Yeah.
Let it get caught up, and then there's other series where I'm like, that one didn't turn out as well as they probably thought it would have, and I'm glad it ended after 12 episodes.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you take something like, say, Code Geass, for example, that didn't start off as manga. That was, if I remember correctly, that started off as an anime.
Really?
And it was phenomenal. Like, the pacing, I thought, was great. The story was great. Even Gurren Lagann, if I remember correctly, it was never a manga or a light novel. It just started off as an anime, and it was fantastic for the most part, except for that one episode. There was one episode.
I have not seen it yet.
No, so there's like one episode, like I want to say it was episode 3 or 4, like really early on, where the animation quality just kind of dropped for some reason, and then it just, once you make it past that episode, though, it's like it gets back on track, and it feels it's a ride, man. It's a fantastic series, but anyways, yeah. So like for this particular series, for ZombieLand Saga, that it's kind of nice that there's no official source for them to draw off on. It's because, like, okay, well, here's everything. They can pace everything out the way that
and we don't know what's coming. Like, if we were to be like, man, I can't wait, I gotta read it,
oh, man, I know. Sakura's gonna get her power up and turn into idol zombie level 2 or something, whatever.
Super idol.
Yeah. Ultra instinct idol or something, whatever.
Right.
But yeah, it is nice because, like you said, there's nothing to look for. Well, there is something to look forward to, but there's no spoilers that we have to worry about.
Yeah, exactly. But, so that's been really good. But yeah, I mean, would love us next season. This season was great. Just really like where this, I guess, just the core of this series, how it's kind of wholesome. And it has a good message behind it, just that the girls are, working together and they're supporting their community and different things like that. And yeah, just would definitely rewatch it. And I don't know, I don't want to really just drag on, but that's that's how I feel about it. It's a really good season. So
well, I have no other thoughts, so we'll end it there. So guys, what did you think of this episode and this season in general? And zombies versus aliens, who wins? Let us know down in the comments below.
And if you enjoyed this reaction to this episode, to this season, definitely subscribe if you haven't yet. Check out our Patreon. We do put up episodes there before we put them on YouTube, and they're all uncut, have the full unfiltered screen here in the middle so you can see what the episode is and hear it better. Definitely check that out. We would really appreciate that support. And with that being said, we'll see you in the next series we do.